Hey, what's going on, guys? It's GCP here playing some Black Ops 3 Hardcore. And you know what? I tried playing yesterday. Actually, I got this gameplay from yesterday, but before I even got this gameplay, check it out. I was playing regular old TDM, right? Like, that's my go-to game. I play TDM like almost solely. Like, the only game that I play. That's the game that I love playing is TDM, right? So I was playing TDM yesterday, and for some odd reason, playing TDM, and then I switched it up to regular kill confirm, not hardcore like I'm playing right now in this gameplay, but I was playing regular kill confirm and regular TDM core, and it just wasn't going that well. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was getting positives and everything. It was never my fault that we lost the games, but I wasn't getting a KD that I really wanted. You know, we as YouTubers kind of hold ourselves up to a higher standard than most people. Sometimes it's easier just having no channel at all, where you don't have to worry about getting a super good gameplay. When you don't have a channel and you're not holding yourself up to a higher standard, you're just worried about winning, right? Most of the time people just care about winning, whether they go negative or positive. As long as their team wins, that's what matters most. As a YouTuber, that thing kind of flips. It switches up a little bit. We kind of hold ourselves to a higher standard, and we want to get every game, or we hope to get every game to be a high KD game. You know, we want like an overwhelming kill over death ratio. And in the games that I played previous to this game, in core TDM and core kill confirmed, I was just getting okay KDs. Like, I was getting more kills than deaths, but those deaths were kind of close to my kills. And there was even one game where, okay, maybe there were a couple of games where I jumped into a game that was already started and we were just getting destroyed. And there was no way that only GCP could help bring my team out of that. I couldn't put the whole team on my back. I couldn't backpack everyone, man. I'm not Dora the Explorer. Like, I couldn't do it. So that was kind of frustrating for me. And even though I got the personal satisfaction of getting positives, and there was even one game where my whole team went negative and I was the only one that went positive, and obviously it wasn't enough. The other team won. Even then, I felt bad. Like, I didn't like that feeling at all. Like, I didn't want those bad type of teammates. And of course, I want to get gameplays, and that's not gameplay material because I didn't even get a good enough score where my kills weren't overwhelmingly more than my deaths. So I was getting frustrated with that, because as YouTubers, we always want gameplay, right? So we kind of hold ourselves up to that, and sometimes it can be a burden. You know, there's pros and cons to being a YouTuber, and I'm not complaining at all. I actually think that being a YouTuber has made me a better Call of Duty player. You know, because I hold myself to a higher standard, I tend to do a lot better, and it has forced me to get gameplays where I am doing really, really well. And again, that in turn makes me a better COD player, right? So I know a lot of Call of Duty YouTubers can attest to this. A lot of you guys can agree to this as well. That to me, I feel like Call of Duty has kind of made us, through YouTube, better Call of Duty players. I don't know why I said a test. The test is against, but I mean for. A lot of you guys can agree with me that we're all better, just gamers in general. Like, it doesn't even have to be Call of Duty. Sometimes we're playing Battlefield, we're playing Titanfall, or whatever game we're playing. We've honestly become better players because we want to get gameplay. We don't want to show a game where we're constantly getting destroyed. I mean, like, do you guys want to watch a game where we're always dying and we're always respawning? Obviously not, right? I mean, at least I don't think you guys want to watch that. I mean, I don't. I don't want to watch a YouTuber who's always dying. Like, that's not exciting YouTube. That's not exciting YouTube at all, right? I'd rather watch somebody who's actually doing good. I mean, gameplay's not everything, but I want to have my visual senses kind of stimulated by somebody doing really well in the game, like something that I'm impressed with, at least, right? At least a decent gameplay. It doesn't have to be like a 100+ game at all. You know, 100+ games sometimes even get boring to watch. But I mean, at least a decent game where you're running around and you're destroying other kids. You're doing really well. So basically, that's what I want to cover today. And oh, really quickly, I did want to say that I finished with my first semester of nursing school, finished fundamentals of nursing and pathophysiology, and I am moving on to mental health, and that should be pretty interesting. talking to all the crazy people, and I'm sure I'm gonna have a lot of stories. And if I have stories, I will definitely share them with you guys. I have a couple of days of break before I go back and start the new semester next week. And yeah, so far school is going good. Everything is going good so far, and that's pretty much it to talk about, really. There's nothing else. If I have something to talk about in the next commentary, I definitely will. If you guys want to leave any suggestions for something you want me to cover, then leave that down below as well. I'm open to suggestions. With that being said, thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. This is GCP, and I am signing off.